Anyways. No, Fia's on
Anyways.
the block.
Yeah.
Well, it depends.
Depends.
What is raised?
I do have something I want to do.
Which is?
I would like to go about the markets, town, see if anyone has a singular dragon scale.
R&D has it. Roll me a D100. You're aiming for 17 or below.
Oops, that's not it. Here we go. Roll 1d100.
No legal store has any of such.
Immediate answer.
You could try chancing the criminal underworld. They definitely would have a higher chance. Probably 40 or below.
Yeah, sure. I'll try that.
Roll me a D100 again.
No.
You know, fresh
Yeah,
out, mate.
system of
Sorry.
70s.
Too many sevens.
Sevens. Yep.
Aren't they supposed to be lucky?
You're not terribly versed on contacting the criminal underworld. You really only know Ember, and you ask him directly, and he's like, "Nope, sorry, don't have any."
Do you know a guy? Not right now. Not with the money you have.
R&D has one, but that would require talking to some people in R&D to get your hands on it. Darren has some.
Yeah, I would go and I would ask around if anybody has one they can spare. It's a singular
Well,
scale.
spare is a bit of a different story. Let's change the music. Interesting. Alright. So you go to Expeditionary R&D and begin talking to... you probably aren't keen on talking to Darren. You talk to Anastasia, who... As the head of department here, all the stuff about experimenting on Varric and quarantining you and giving you like a different sense of medical checkup and stuff like that, all technically fell through her portfolio, so to speak. It went through her hands. So she is one of the people, maybe definitely towards the top of people you know here in R&D. So you go talk to her about it, about having a dragon scale. And she's still working on the same thing she was before. And, you know, she's like on a break, like eating like a snack, like a piece of bread when you come on up. Well, if ain't the native. No Varric this time? Oh well.
No, just Reyes himself.
That's fine. What can I do for you while I'm on my break?
Reyes. Him come with a strange little quandary. Him need a dragon scale, any, no matter which
Raise
one.
an eyebrow. A dragon scale?
The singular one.
Why would you need that?
Well, see, Reyes, him not typical dragonborn.
Yeah, I've seen you in different colors the multitude of times I've seen you. I'm assuming it's something to do with that?
Yeah. In
cool.
Reyes, there be many.
Many...
The blood of the many in Reyes become one.
Blood, gotcha.
He will retell the...
Multi-genetic ancestry. Sounds about right.
In a strange kind of way, Reyes tell you the story. So he will recount the conversation he had with himself, with his shadow
Yeah.
and the ember and all that.
So why do you need the scale then?
Reyes was gonna dip it in his own blood.
See if it would change. Same as you?
Yeah.
Well, doesn't matter what sort of scale.
No.
Okay. Tell me.
I follow.
She was walking away. She goes to Darren. She just throws open the door, and he's like in the middle of sitting in like a comfy man chair reading something. He just looks up, absolutely unamused. Anastasia,
I poked my head in.
dumb and blunt as always. Darren, apathetically worthless as always. I needed one of your dragon scales. And what would you need that for? Something for your pathetic contraptions? Better than your heretical notions. Cough it up. He closes the book with a loud, resounding like. Which sort? What do you got? All the chromatics. I say just looks over his shoulder at you. Like, doesn't matter.
Any which one.
Very well. He sets aside the book. Goes upstairs. You can hear some stuff being unlocked, some stuff being opened, some stuff being closed, some stuff being relocked, a magical incantation going off, and he comes back downstairs after about 3 minutes or so, holding up a black dragon scale. About the length of your wrist to your elbow.
Ooh.
Here. Ooh, big one. What's this one from? An ancient. Oh! Slay it yourself, killer? Please leave me alone. She smiles brightly at him. Sure. She walks out and closes the door behind him, and she just presents it to you. There you go.
Much appreciated. Now,
Darren's a good guy when you know how to work him.
Yeah, I don't buy that at all.
Well, she
There
rolls
not
back
be a
her neck.
There be a lot of malice in him. The apathetic kind. Not very much good. Him
If
can
you
do
know
good, yes.
how he's gotten to where he's gotten, you might be able to figure out why he's so apathetic of life.
Probably better for all of us.
Ask him sometime. He's not shy about it. I think he's looking for a solution still. But that's not my place to say. Come on.
Follow. No, Reese,
go back to your
him not
her
very good at
loft.
this science thing. Very keep talking about it.
You should probably talk to Varric then. The sort of stuff you're doing isn't in my wheelhouse, my toolbox of knowledge. This sounds something a bit more esoteric. And I'm afraid we just pissed off the only other esoteric person in here. So that really leaves Varric and Abigail.
I go find him. Thank you.
Good luck. No problem.
If you need Reese, ask. I help.
Sure. And your friend of Varric is a friend of mine.
I wander off.
You wander off. And you go try to find Varric and Abigail in the Temple District. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Meanwhile, let's see. What ominous music should we dig up for the prelude?
What ominous music?
It definitely ain't gonna be good music, that's for fucking certain.
Just play like the ice cream van music, but like off in the distance.
I have the B-boy version of the ice cream one, but I don't want to play that because it's loud as fuck.
Damn. Let's play an audio clip of someone shouting, "Get out!"
No, not that. Nah, not that. Nah, not that. No, not the drunken weather thing. That would be pretty funny though.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
not.
I think I would drop a sending spell as I'm heading out of R&D to Varric just to see where he is.
He tells you that they're at the temple district. Oh, so RIP all the Violet Evergarden music I used because the account with it was terminated. So
Oh no.
I know it's rather sad.
How often did you use that?
Pretty fucking often.
Oh yeah, that was like the main theme of
That was
like,
all the
going around
town music.
town.
Mhm.
Ah,
Yeah, like literally all the town music is now gone. So
well, that's something to look up later then. Or try.
I'm sure there's others of it, but it's just that the biggest account I looked at is gone now.
Hmm.
I know,
Like the whole account or just the videos?
the whole account.
Damn.
Ooh, wait! I got an idea what to play. If it's available in my country. This is the whole
It's not.
soundtrack. I don't need the whole soundtrack.
VPN lol.
Damn it, you beat me. If not, you get NordVPN.
Meanwhile in Skyrim.
It has a bit too much dramatic intro. I'm trying to see if there's a quiet. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. Nope.
What kind of feeling are you going for?
Somber.
Murderous plants.
Actually, no. I think I can use this. I can use the Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind intro.
That'll be fine.
Yes, I can see. Yeah. It's got the themes in there.
I mean, literally, the intro of Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind is fucking Lord Yupa kicking down the doors of an infected, polluted, grown-over town, and he looks at 3 bodies in the corner.
Mhm.
And then the next thing is the intro cut into 1,000 years have passed since the growth of the toxic jungle. Society of humanity has sort of collapsed. And you're just like, yeah, I could, yeah, pretty morbid. A toxic jungle now spreads, threatening to eradicate the last of the human race. So, much as, Oris and Darcy might be okay with the last of the, human race, you go over. Elf to elves. Nothing bad happens with us. Especially with their own kin. Nope.
Oh no.
You go to the grove.
Yeah, just sort of standing there awkwardly at like the entrance, like, hello.
You just stand there shouting it to like, hello.
I'm just like sort of being like, I can't knock on the door. I can't. I don't know
Flashbacks
where
to
they are.
Sandra doing the same thing, and not.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, Ori
Just
said
like,
I was.
what
just
do I do in this situation? They never show themselves.
You feel a tap on your shoulder.
Sort of turn around. Hi.
You half recognize this person. Well, I don't know. I leave it to you. She's a fellow bard. It's Shay. If you remember her.
Oh yeah.
She-
Didn't she
Vaguely.
give us the laurel?
Is
She
she the
did.
shy one?
Yeah,
She's a
yeah,
Yeah.
she's a show. Okay, yeah.
No.
That one.
Wait. What is that one?
Yes.
Yeah, Shay.
There's
Hey, how are
actually
you?
a token of them this time.
Hi. Are you lost by any chance?
No, I'm looking for Orshi and
Darcy and Oris.
I'm not
yes,
the only one.
yes.
I
Oh
do
my
that a lot.
My brain just
Why?
merged. There was just something I was curious about. I thought I couldn't find it in the archives, so I figured they might know.
Oh. Well, I'm about to go in. If you want to come with me.
Moral support would be great.
Okay. I just need to pick up something.
Yeah, sure. What were you after?
Follow me.
Yep.
Some medicine.
Okay. Lead the way.
Just hold on. Actually, she just hooks arms with you. There we go. And she walks in. With you, like, both of you sharing arms like Korean girls do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Asian girls in general.
Yeah, but it's a more prevalent thing in Korea, I've noticed. Or it's just part of the culture.
Yeah,
Where
China,
girlfriends will lock arms with one another, looking like a couple, but you shouldn't interpret it as that because that's just a cultural difference thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you and Shay walk in, and it is not more than 30 paces. Honestly, it's a bit disappointing that it took to 25 paces. Oris show up, and by Oris show up, I mean you hear his voice from above you. Oh. Well. I was expecting you, Shay, but why is she here? She looks at you like, why are like, yeah, you want to talk to her, right? Like, boo.
Nice to see you too. I was just curious about something I thought you might know.
Oh, there are a lot of things I know. Lumber-footed kennel mine.
Yep, which is why I came to you.
She's very
You know?
brave.
I'm glad you think so.
Can we see Darcy? You ask for a lot, Thal. I know. But I'm still asking. You're both brave or you're both stupid. I'm gonna settle on the latter and treat you like the invalids you are. Come on. He drops down and begins walking deeper into the forest, so I'm even checking to see if you guys are following him.
Such a dick. Okay, follow him behind.
He's okay. I want you to know him.
Mm.
He's not normally this mean to me.
Yeah, I can't really tell the difference, to be honest. Okay, let's go.
It's been a while since he called me Thal. Yeah, Thal is like a racial slur.
Okay.
So, it'd be more equivalent to like me dropping the hard R on you or something like that. Like it's like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe just caught him
Sorry.
on a bad day.
Mm,
I think he's always on a bad day.
yeah. I can hear
Slightly
you.
worse. Yeah, I don't really think it's going to be much of a difference.
Well, you can hear anything in here, so there's no point in trying to whisper.
Yeah, that too.
He brings you to the same space as you were here long ago in a distant Latin. That's kidding, not Samurai Jack.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, you were here long ago before Aphletorians, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, the little table set area.
Exactly.
Yeah. Forgot about
Yeah,
Long
she was-
ago. Good on you for remembering that.
She kind of had like
Other families have to re-describe it.
Yeah.
And sitting in at her workbench, or alchemical workbench. Well, not sitting, standing there is Darcy. And she immediately, like, her ears perk at the sounds of footsteps approaching. And she turns to see her brother and then you and Shay. Yes. Well, one of them was expected, at least. The other one, not so much.
Hi. Nice to see you too.
He just turns and looks at you, clearly indicating from his eyes, because you can't really see his face, his eyes of the feeling is not mutual. Well, I was at least ready for one of you. Shay, why did you bring someone else? I didn't bring her, she was outside.
Yeah, I was wondering if wandering in by myself would be a good idea, and then, well, we met Shay.
I figured you would have been mad if she just walked in, so... I'm sort of mad that she's just walking in here in general, but I suppose that doesn't matter at this point. Sit.
Cool, I will do such.
Or it just leans against a tree, listening to all this. Darcy, to her courtesy as a host, does give you tea. So tea you've had a couple of times before, specifically in Gathatha lore. It's called Heaven Dew. Or the commonization is Heaven Dew. I think it's, was it Fayir Landless is the elven word for it. Heaven dew. It's like sweet. A sweet tea that doesn't need sugar. Magic, bitch.
Yeah, we had the as O puts it, face gank give us some.
Oh, Lotha.
Yeah. No, not Losha.
Which other one?
The one that charmed people, or charmed in quotation marks. It wasn't magical charm, but silver tongued. That we.
Oh, Kavrala.
Kavrala, thank you.
Kavrala.
It sucks that face gank sticks in my head so much easier than her actual name. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Was it you guys? No, it wasn't you guys. My Wednesday crew tries to justify these terms. It's like, it helps us remember. I'm like, oh yeah, it helps remember. Like all the times where you didn't fucking remember, you just remembered by the meme. Yeah, it helps you remember. Fucking learn the names.
At least I addressed
it to you guys. There's one guy, his name is Kirk. He's an asshole. He's a knight of Isfarin, or not a knight, a house guard, honor guardsman of a noble house in Isfarin. The first time they met him, they said, "Look, Boy Scout of America looking motherfucker." I don't know if that's an insult, by the way. They never remembered his name thereafter. And I brought it up one time because one of my players, she sort of kept the same stories from the actual game, except we replaced the PCs with NPCs. And I was like, "You remember Kirk?" And she's like, no. Wait, is he the Boy Scouts of America guy? I'm like, yes.
Oh.
I hate that. That's how you remember it. Yeah. And I brought that fact up. I'm like, y'all don't know his fucking name. You remember a meme, and you can't place a face or identity to the meme. Same deal here. Fucking learn names. Alright? Because at some point, I'm going to actually fucking have a quiz or some shit, like a puzzle that will use names, and you guys won't remember shit, and I'm not helping you guys.
You have to get A or above, or else your character fucking dies.
99% or above. There's only 3 questions.
What's your character's name? Anyway, sorry.
How do you spell Royal Governor Desmond McSilverick's full name and title?
Bruh.
Boom. Question 1. Anyways, though, she sets down, the sort of bamboo cups, or not bamboo, but like wooden cup, like, tall wooden teacups, as opposed to the ceramic teacups. So, she looks at Shay. I know why you're here. She points a finger at Euphia. Why are you here?
Curiosity mostly.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
She takes a drink of her tea.
But yeah, thanks for the tea though. Haven't had this stuff in a while.
Anything for Ken of mine.
Somehow I felt that was said slightly sarcastically, but I'll accept that.
That sounded
Slightly.
disingenuous, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That must be your bardic training coming into fruition. What do you have questions about? I don't guarantee I have answers or will answer.
That's fine. It was just in case you knew. I couldn't find anything in the archive, so it was just pretty much there was this thing that was brought up the other day that just piqued me interest. There's this grove apparently that's here that can either
She gets like an
erase a
unamused
truth-
look. Like a no shit, there's a grove here. There's a grove here. It's crazy.
out further than somewhere out there anyway, further inland. But apparently, by drinking water, droplets from it, you can either erase truths about yourself, or I think it was create a truth if I remember rightly.
No, it's just strictly a race.
Oh, it's just strictly erase. Yeah. And I mean, it's supposedly this naturally crafted structure. I think I remember. Just wondered if you'd heard about it. Pretty much. I mean, the magic to be able to do that would be insane. So that was kind of my jam before I came here. Still kind of is, really.
She thinks. If you drink water from it?
Yeah, it's like this. There's a large structure I think that comes out from the top, and there's like, I think you have to catch a vine. That was it. A vine. Thank you, inner voice in my head.
You should put on the mask.
I think it was.
Just more like fucking downtown.
Oh my god! Don't make me laugh. Okay. I believe it's a vine. Then it's like 11 droplets. I think off the top of my head. And if you catch every one, it erases a truth about yourself, or reveals a truth about yourself. Something along those lines. Anyway, I'm just curious about the magic that makes that happen. You know, that's pretty amazing, really.
She thinks on it for a moment. I know something like that.
Oh?
I'll type it out preemptively.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Elvish words.
She is going to pull out a small little notebook as well at the same time.
It's the comification of it. So it's not an elven, don't worry.
That works. That word works.
The Spectre Drop Hypernarl.
Oh, that is a name. Yeah, Fee's writing that down in game and in real life as well.
The thing that comes to my mind would be the Spectre Drop Hypernarl, as they call it in common.
Mm-hmm. And is that something similar then?
Similar. Although the Spectre Drop doesn't do anything in regards to truths about yourself. They're a way to induce an out-of-body experience. Literally.
So she's just scratching all this down.
They're common in our homeland. Well, my homeland, not ours. As in, she gestures between you and her. You both are wood elves, but one of you is a wood elf from the actual territory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so... Okay, sorry, so it was out-of-body experience, and then what was after that, sorry?
It's native to the wood elven homeland. Oh.
Ah, okay.
Tango, what are you doing? He's getting up on the window, making a racket.
Okay. So maybe there's something similar here then, perhaps?
Perhaps. This land has rather interesting roots, pardon the unfortunate wording.
Just pardoned?
There are things that show up in... I'll use the common term for it. The core tangle. And here. The core tangle is what the Widows refer to as their homeland. I guess it would technically be... Right. Well, they sort of... I guess she would use a different term for it. No, we'll use the core tangle. Here. I'll even give you the elven way of saying it.
Hey.
Tango, what are you doing? Spoken about. So the centrality of Wood Elven territory is that Atheothemeril. This is very common, or not common, but decently known knowledge, especially to an academic mind like yourself, that Wood Elven territory encroaches into the Feywilds. So, like, normally you get into the Feywilds by being lost or having, like, a portal. you could actually walk from the mortal realm into the Feywilds if you're going through Wood Elven territory, which means sort of inversely the other way. Things of the Feywilds can leave and come to the mortal realm through the Wood Elven territory, through the place called Ithos Shelta, the Verge Wield.
Mhm.
So magical nature literally bleeds out from the Feywild, and that's how they get their preternatural or supernatural own flora and fauna. So, in regards to, the Hypernarl,
Mhm.
you don't think she's joking when she says it'll literally cause your soul to leave your body. You don't doubt that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like some sort of analogy that's going over your head. Like, it'll literally cause you to leave your body.
Mhm.
Whether or not it's decently similar in how she describes it. Like, the Hypernarl will grow and has its own, sort of like how spiders always build a web in a certain design, which actually does change from species to species, by the way.
Yep.
The Hypernarl will grow in a certain pattern to make a similar structure as you're describing, like this sort of gazebo or something like that. In her notation, it's a series of entangled vines. That's the term gnarl. It's gnarl. Which versus yours, which is just one really big vine that droops down. The similarity is there, but there's enough difference that you note it. Like they both have biological architecture that they construct if given the resources, space, and ability to. They both precipitate liquid or water, or I guess whether or not it's water, who knows? It's clear like water, but water doesn't normally cause me to have my soul in my body, stuff like that. So the similarities are there, but as you know, it's like hers just causes an out of body experience versus yours, which can erase a truth and has a very short timeline or time limit rather. Which, to be fair, she describes her knowledge of a specter drop, like collection of it, will only last till the next twilight. So that means the best time to collect specter drops is at night, right after twilight. So you get sort of 24 hours. Well, 23. Versus yours, which have to be drinking before they hit the fucking ground.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's interesting.
Different from your story, or Ray's story rather, where no one really can confirm what happens because no one ever comes back. People have come back from the Hypernarl. People have come back from it.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to sort of go there and just kind of, I don't know, see what the similarities are between, or if they're the same vein of planter.
I can see them being a similar genus but a different subspecies. I could see that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Definitely, or some sort of, I don't know, maybe even same sort of subspecies. Different effects.
If you do go to it, try to bring back a drop for me. Perhaps I can analyze it. Or perhaps I might even go with you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Backup would be nice.
Darsh, I don't think that's wise. We will see.
Well,
She
if not.
looks between the twins. I think this is the most I've ever seen you two bicker. They both simultaneously say, "We're not bickering."
Oh, but they're clearly bickering.
Never mind.
Oh, that is... Sure. But yeah, apparently if there's 11 drops, I'm sure if I do catch at least some of them, I do have some to spare. On the off chance I actually make it and survive the experience.
What else do you want to know?
I think that's really just it, really. Just kind of picking at your brain to do with this plant or anything similar, or perhaps what magic is. If it's from the Feywilds, that would explain a lot, though.
Hmm.
I wonder if there's
Feel
a
like Shay.
domain that maybe it comes from.
Is there something you want as well, Shay? I'm just here to pick up the medicine. Oh, right. I don't know. I thought you would join in on the questioning. No, just a minute. Darcy gets up, goes over to the workbench, grabs this little tub of something, you don't know it's covered, and just puts it down in front of Shay, sits back where she was sitting before. There. Thank you. Don't mention it. Like, actually. Okay.
Scared people might know that you're giving out medicine.
I don't
That's a
give out
prescription.
medicine.
What is it then?
Why don't you ask her? See as she's trusted in you enough to bring you in here.
Sure. If you want to share. No pressure, though, obviously.
Roll me your persuasion.
Oh, okay.
Bar to bar, let's see it.
Come on, 20. That's an 11. You rolled like a 4.
Yo, you trash.
Yeah, I am
Trash.
trash. God damn.
But it gets for. Oh, wait.
You got a fucking inspiration?
Oh god, I do have an inspiration.
Can you cast it on yourself? Or use it on yourself, I should say?
No, not bardic inspiration. Inspiration.
Yeah, I do have an inspiration
makes
point.
sense.
I will.
Wouldn't
It
it
can't
be
get much
the biggest-
worse.
Hey,
You
Cash,
actually can't get much worse.
Get a 3.
what if in a bard duel, in a bard off, bards used their inspiration on their opponent, buffing them as an insult, saying, "I'm so good, you need."
I'm helping you.
Yep.
You're gonna
say
need
something.
it. That's a good play.
For the purposes of this, you can add you don't expend a use of it, but roll me your bardic die.
Oh.
Ooh.
Mm.
So 24.
That's good.
Where is this? World MP? Oh.
I like the soundtrack, by the way, Crash.
Gnostic on the Valley Wind is super great.
Yeah, it fits with the theme of the twins too here.
It's very fantastical. Shay, if you're gonna tell anyone, it might as well be here. Not like there are any listening ears here. Okay. I ask you, Kirsty, do you want to have this be public or you want to move to whispers? Your choice.
Fuck it, public, yeah, because I'll suck at explaining it later, so at least then they'll know what I'm talking about.